One of the most common questions I get from people is, how do I get involved in the pre-sales collective? And it's actually surprisingly simple. We're going to go through 5 easy ways to get involved right now. First, join the Slack. We have over 50,000 members in the pre-sales collective. I bet you didn't know that. We have a lot of people, but only about 16,000 of you are on Slack, which is absolutely crazy. Less than half of you are taking the easiest step participating in the best community dedicated to pre-sales professionals. Here's what you do. Let's do this together. We're going to go here to presalescollective.com/Slack. Click on join the community, fill out your info here, and then you're in. Easy. But now that you're in, what do? Introduce yourself. Go over to the introductions channel, say hi, introduce yourself, etc. Then time to just say something. But what do you say? Did you write a blog post that your company picked up? Then tell us about it around the pre-sales community channel. Did you achieve something amazing or exciting recently? Tell us about it in the celebration channel. Do you need help with an upcoming interview? Job search support is your channel for that. Want to talk about something you heard on the pre-sales podcast? More to come about that later, I promise. Pre-sales podcast is another channel that we have to toss into. There's lots to look for. Just find the place, an idea that you have, and you can contribute to it. Don't be afraid to talk and speak about what's on your mind. Okay, so you're in the Slack. We're having good conversations. That's done. What's next? Joining a virtual conversation is a lot of fun, but getting together in person is how you take this community thing to the next level. We just launched, or actually I should say relaunched, our local communities at the start of 2025, and likely there's a community started near you or is getting started near you. Give it a search. You can look in local-name of city or just search for the city in Slack. If you can't find it, you want to reach out to Courtney Flickwer, who is our community manager. If you don't know Courtney, great person to connect with on Slack anyways, and she can help you get started in your area. Maybe you're going to be the one to start your community, which would be great as well. Great way to get involved. If you're not on Slack and you didn't follow along on step 1, there's still another way you can find out what's happening in your local community. Make sure you signed up for the newsletter. Let's do this one together as well. Head over to presalescollective.com/newsletter. Pretty easy, right? Enter your info, first name, last name, email, and done. Now you're signed up and you won't miss out on the events coming your way. All right, that's number 2. Let's keep going to number 3. There's a Pre-Sales Collective blog. Did you know that? If not, okay, let's do this one too. presalescollective.com/blog. I bet you didn't see that one coming. This blog is a great resource for ideas and insights into our profession. You'll see blog posts from our partners, from our members, from myself, and others as well. One way to get involved is actually to write a blog post. This is a community blog after all, so do you have an idea and want to write about it? Head over to presalescollective.com/contribute and click submit asset and fill out the form that you see and with what you wrote. If you're concerned about whether or not we'll be interested in what you write, you can just shoot a DM to Courtney and I in Slack and check with us before you write. That's totally an optional step, but that's available as well if you're unsure. So that's the third step. We're halfway there. Let's go on to the next step. Did you even know that we run regular webinars? We have about 2 webinars planned per month in 2025. You can also head over to, we'll do this one together as well, presalescollective.com/events to see all of the upcoming events. There's a lot there. Leadership Collective roundtables, dinners, local community events, and webinars, as we talked about. So you can join a webinar and listen, but you can also join a webinar to speak. We're always looking for more people in the community who want to share their ideas and experience as a webinar panelist. Back on the website, presalescollective.com/contribute again, click on the button named Suggest a Topic. Fill out the information and I'll be in touch. Okay, and the last thing you can do to get involved in the PSC right now is join the podcast. Similar to the webinars, we have a podcast, and you know the drill by now, presalescollective.com/podcast. You can listen to all of the past podcasts and join the discussion about the podcast in Slack in the Pre-Sales Podcast channel. We try to make it very easy here with how we name things. We also record all of our episodes live on our bi-weekly show called Pre-Sales Live. Pre-Sales Live is every other Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. GMT. Our live shows have a bonus Q&A at the end of every episode, and the last one, the Q&A, I think was actually the best part, so don't miss out. And just like the webinars, do you want to join the podcast? Let me know. Same drill as the webinar. Either shoot me a DM on Slack or fill out the Suggest a Topic form and let me know you'd like to specifically discuss something on the podcast. Okay, that's it. That's 5 easy steps you can take today to get more involved in the PSC. I love this community and I'm excited to see you specifically get hooked in. So we'll talk to you soon. somewhere with whatever we're doing. See ya.